Hello, I'm Maryam Kahvand, and I would like to start thanking Typodiversity for inviting me to talk about the identity of Arabic typography on the verge of modernization. Arabic type design has developed more than ever in the recent decades and has become a debatable topic in typography forums. The most important achievements of Arabic type design of the last decade includes the unprecedented diversity of typefaces after the digital revolution, the development of the use of Arabic fonts in electronic devices and displays, and the methods to match Arabic type with other scripts such as Latin. And now we are waiting for new advance of artificial intelligence in type design. I would like to talk about some subjective aspects of Arabic type design. It seems that the rapid changes in technology do not provide enough opportunities to revise solutions or compensate for mistakes that may inadvertently made. The focus of my lecture is on the changes of the form of Arabic mass from calligraphy to typography, changes that have accelerated in recent decades and have affected the shape of identity of the script. It can be said that the Arabic script, which has a calligraphic basis, showed relatively resistance to adapt to the technology of movable type. According to some writers in the field of Arabic typography, a major reason for such resistance was the specific visual characteristics of Arabic scripts that bring nations with different cultures together. The script is a powerful element of identity, and Arabic calligraphy has a great capacity to represent the specific visual characteristics of that. Arabic calligraphic forms can be characterized as linear, dynamic, rhythmic, decorative, and asymmetric, which makes its identity very significant. The complex process of Arabic type design inspired by calligraphy has included many transformations in letter fonts. Calligraphic letters went through many changes to adapt to type. The placement of all characters on a single baseline is a limitation imposed by type technology, actually movable type technology. However, such changes are inevitable, but the form changes that lead to deletion of some details require more thought and considerations. We must be careful about the drastic changes in the shape of Arabic letters because it gradually affects the overall identity of the script. NAS typeface, as a calligraphic-based design, has gone through many changes and developments during the last 3 decades. Newspaper NAS typeface is a converted version of NAS calligraphy, which has many uses in Arabic script communication today. It is designed in different types for text, headline, and display faces. Allowing these developments in modern era, signs of some gradual changes in the identity of NAS are evident. Modernization was an inevitable phenomenon in regional and global conditions, and therefore Arabic typography and other communication fields of design adapted to it. Anyway, it is necessary to reconsider and revise it along the way. In this regard, Arabic typefaces can be classified into 2 general categories: the modern typefaces and the traditional typefaces. The first trends toward modern forms can be seen in logotypes, which were designed as equivalent examples for Western logotypes. And this was definitely not the decision of the designers themselves. Rather, it was mostly the desire of the owners of goods and businesses, mostly sales representatives in Arab countries, to have Arabic logotypes very similar to Latin ones. In the design of those Arabic logotypes, sometimes parts and pieces of Latin letters were directly used. It can be assumed that some of these imitations were intended to make the Arabic logotypes more similar to its Latin one, and also to reduce the complexity of the Arabic letters. However, there were other possible solutions than imitating non-calligraphic forms to modernize Arabic letters. Typography is not all about readability. It is more than legibility and aesthetics. Typography is the embodiment of a culture's identity too. Fortunately, there are many famous and successful modern logotypes inspired by calligraphy. For instance, the title design of some Iranian posters, which started from 70s, are good examples for modern typographic forms. These logotypes were designed relying on just the conceptual capabilities of the titles and contents of a poster. The calligraphic shapes are not directly used in those logos. However, in terms of characteristics we listed for Arabic calligraphy, it has kept its connection with calligraphy. Therefore, the tendency to modernize Arabic typefaces cannot be criticized by itself. What matters are the visual solutions and keys we look for to modernize the letter forms. I believe that the keys to create new modern typographic forms exist in the visual forms of Arabic script itself. As many experts and designers believe, typography and its form are the manifestation of the visual culture and the visual identity of a culture. Identity is a distinguishing element and has cognitive function. Identity differentiation is also important in smaller dimensions. Due to sharing a single script, the visual identity of Arabic calligraphy is similar for nations who share it. But on a smaller scale, script identity for those nationalities have outstanding features. The Arabic script has subtle differences for different cultures that use it. For example, there are letters in the Persian alphabet that are not the same in Arabic. So the alphabets of these two languages, Persian and Arabic, are not the same. And the way of writing includes some noticeable differences. Also, the written form of some numbers such as 0, 4, 5, and 6 in Persian and Arabic have certain differences. Furthermore, there are other differences between writing styles such as ligatures, which are used in Arabic a lot, but not necessarily in Persian. Therefore, we can conclude that paying attention to distinctions is necessary for cohesion of the visual cultures of nations. Now, let's see how the shape changes of non-modern Arabic letters are, how the representation of identity can be interpreted in the new Arabic typefaces. Arab designers have already begun to design and develop new Arabic typefaces in the middle of 70s. When Arabic dry transfer lettering were published by Letras's company, their products were designed based on the traditional Nas and Sol's calligraphic styles. In order to be more suitable, some of these typefaces had more noticeable form changes. Newspaper Nas was the general name of this style of typefaces, which were designed based on traditional Nas. Teach typeface was one of the most famous ones, which was widely used in official and non-official press and advertising in Iran. Its beauty and unlimited use have made it an identity symbol for Iranian visual culture in a specific historical era. Typeface Mitra, Nazanin, Yaqut, and many other beautiful typefaces, which were designed before digital revolution, are examples of traditional calligraphic faces that have not yet lost their connection to the body of the Arabic calligraphy, but gradually, with the advent of image display technology, other necessities were created to reduce the contrast of Arabic letters on the screens. Tahoma, as one of the first mobile screen display fonts, was widely accepted as a typeface for the purity of the display, more because of its proper use than its aesthetics. But the emergence of Adobe Arabic at the beginning of 21st century can be considered a milestone for impressive changes of form in NAS. However, changes in visual culture are inevitable. The unlimited access of designers in today's world to design and publish their own fonts has given them unlimited freedom of action in choosing new fonts. This freedom in itself also brings responsibility. Designers are obliged to strengthen their visual sensitivity for type design. Typography and Adobe Arabic are completely different from each other in terms of form and beauty, but they have at least one thing in common, and to be an introduction to legitimize the reduction of thickness, contrast in newspaper NAS typefaces. Matching letters in terms of height, thickness, and excessive similarity is considered as a result of the influence of Latin letters. Among these modern trends, it is remarkable that new typefaces are too similar to each other. Today's world of Arabic typefaces is full of efforts to design similar versions of modern names with low contrast in weight. There can be various factors for such a desire. First of all, the necessity of applying scriptural fonts in daily communications, like applying Arabic letters next to Latin words. The second is the need to produce more weights than one typeface as a result of the technological facilities of type design, and also many demands for it. And the third is the interest of business owners to have the exclusive typeface for their brand. And the last one is the development of the written communication in the network space. These elements have also strengthened the motivation of designers to produce more modern typefaces consciously or unknowingly. Therefore, the more access to design new typefaces at the same time raises concerns about fading away the visual identity of Arabic scripts. Modern trends in Arabic letters are gradually becoming dominant discourse in typography space. But Arabic letters still have many capabilities to respond to both modern and non-modern tastes. Arabic calligraphy is a tangible heritage for all nations that share the Arabic script throughout the world. Bilateral solution can be expected in coordinating the letters of different scripts. This requires a mutual effort and awareness of cultural changes in the contemporary era. Thank you.